What's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, my name is Steph and today's video is going to be kind of my first more glam tutorial of 2020. I've been doing super natural makeup lately and I just kind of wanted to do all the things. Update my hair color, do a nice fresh coat of self-tan, and do a glamorous makeup look. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I use my Garnier Olia. You guys have heard me talk about this a million times. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you guys how I just touch up my color to keep it super luminous. And then I'm also going to show you guys how to get this makeup look as well. So if you're interested in that, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright y'all, first things first, I did go ahead and do my self-tanner, and now it is time to color my hair, and I am using the shade 2.11 Platinum Black. It just keeps my hair looking so black and so shiny, and I love doing this as a refresher. So I do have another tutorial that is super in-depth, but I'm just mixing my solution as it shows on the box. You want to make sure that you are mixing your color to the instructions, and I'm also wearing my black gloves because these are so handy. You don't want to get black color everywhere, especially with it being this dark. Always wear your gloves, kids. So I always start at the roots, and then I'm just kind of brushing that down with my fingertips, and then I go ahead and saturate the ends of my hair as well. So because it is kind of just an all over color and I'm doing the same color that I have on right now, I can do this so quickly, and this color is so user friendly that literally anyone could do it. So I'm just kind of painting that on there with my fingertips, really massaging it into my hair to make sure that every strand is coated, and then I will go ahead and just keep doing the same process in small sections all over my head until everything is covered. And then I like to make sure that those little hairs are covered, take off the gloves, and set my timer for 25 minutes. And I just have my hair kind of pulled up out of my face. And while I'm in the shower, I am using the conditioner that comes in your Olia hair color because it makes your hair so soft. So now that we have a fresh tan and fresh hair, it's time for some glam makeup. I'm using my Nars All Day Radiant Foundation, just doing a really thin coat just because I do have a nice fresh tan. I feel like I wear less foundation, so I did that. And then I am using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee for warming up my skin tone, and I'm going around just kind of where you naturally have shadows on your face, around the forehead, around my temples and cheekbones, and then also along my jawline. This one I don't really consider a cream contour per se because it is so warm, but it does help to give some definition and a lot of life back into the skin. I am skipping out on my Becca Under Eye Brightening because I feel like when I have a tan, I can also skip that step. So I am just going in with some Tarte Shape Tape. And you guys, honestly, I feel like I need to branch out and use some more concealers. So if you have one that you love, then let me know in the comments below because I feel like this is literally all I use. But I just used it under my eyes and also highlighting the center of my face. Once my concealer is all blended out, I am going to set underneath my eyes and also in my smile lines with some translucent setting powder. This one is the light translucent from CoverFX, and I'm really just kind of pressing that into the skin to help get rid of any creasing that might happen throughout the day. And then I'm really lightly setting the right side of my face with a Hello Flawless powder from Benefit. Now I am just bronzing up my skin with the Luminous Bronzer from Hourglass. I'm not sure why I don't have a clip showing it, but I will link it down below. It is such a beautiful bronzer, and they also have it in light that I use whenever I'm not self-tanned because this one is so warm. The other one is perfect if you have more of a fair skin tone, but this just has like a really beautiful red undertone to it that is great whenever I have a little bit of a tan. So I'm kind of just going over those places that I did the cream contour, and then I am going to go in and start working on the eyes. So I love priming my eyelids with concealer. You guys know that. And I am just going to blend that out with my finger and then set it with the same translucent setting powder we used on our under eyes. And for eyeshadow, I am using the Persona Identity 2 palette. This is such a stunning palette, and she just makes beautiful products. So I'm taking the shade Loyal first and running that all throughout the crease with a fluffy brush. I always start in that outer corner and then just kind of work my way in, and I do bring this all the way into the inner corner as well.
Next, I'm picking up the shade Passionate, which is a really beautiful cranberry shade. And I have a little bit of a smaller brush here, and I am just going to start this on the outer corner of the eye, and I'm only bringing this color maybe halfway onto my lid, and then I'm just kind of melding those colors together once we get closer to the inner corner. And now to really get some definition on that outer corner of my eye, because I do want this to be more of a winged out look, I am stamping the shade Brave on the outer corner of the eye, and it is a warm neutral brown. It looks a lot more plum, I feel like, whenever I have it next to Passionate, because it has that more red undertone to it. But this is such a beautiful color, and I stamped it on the very, very outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going back in. I don't have any additional product on my brush, and I am bringing that into the socket, really hugging the socket of the eye here. I don't want to do a cut crease or anything like that, but I do want to have a lot of definition. And for the lid shade, you guys, these shimmers in this palette are stunning. I'm using the shade Empowered. It's this really deep cranberry shimmer, and it is so beautiful. These literally had no fallout and just went on like a dream. So I am just packing that all over the lid and going out to that outer corner and mixing with that dark brown that we have, just so everything looks really seamless. And then I'm going in with the Too Faced liquid liner and doing a little baby wing. I didn't want anything too crazy, so I am just making it a little bit more dramatic on the outer corner, and then I keep it really, really thin once I get to the inner corner, or else I feel like my eyes can really narrow, and I want them to look as open as possible. So now I just threw on some mascara and lashes, and we are good to go for the lower lash line. You guys know the drill, and I am taking the shade Brave, took that on the very, very outer corner, and now you can see I am just kind of blending that out with that Passionate shade. I want it to be really dark on that outer corner to really elongate the eyes, but then I want to keep them really open. So I'm taking this nude liner from Nars, applying that in the waterline, and then I just added some mascara, and we're going back in to finish the face. So I am using this same Urban Decay contour palette that I feel like I've been using for ages and ages. Let me know if you guys have new contour palettes. I feel like that's something that hasn't launched a ton lately. So let me know if you have one that you've been loving. But I am just contouring around the temples, around my cheekbones, my jawline, and then I'm also contouring my nose. And then it's onto blush, and y'all, I feel like I haven't used this blush in so long, and now I am just falling back in love with it. I feel like I've kind of been doing that shop my stash lately, and I've been finding products that I absolutely love and just haven't been using enough. So this is Nars Madly Blush. It's absolutely stunning. And then I am highlighting with my favorite cream highlight right now, and it is in the Nars cream palette that I just used in my last tutorial. It is so good, you guys. I can't get enough of it. So I'm highlighting the tops of my cheekbones and then down the center of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And then I'm also taking some and adding it to the inner corners with a brush. And look how pigmented it is when you use it on that teeny little brush. And for the lips, I wanted to keep it more on the pinky side, so I am using Birdy lip liner from Colourpop, and I feel like I haven't worn such a pink lip in such a long time. And then Angelic gloss from Dose of Colors. I forgot how much I love this gloss as well. So once you get that on, your look's complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you guys have the best start to your 2020.